Hello, it's Alex from Push Square here, yet again with another live stream, this time of Invisible Ink Console Edition on the PS4. As the title suggests on the screen now, it's tactical espionage. Not to be confused with tactical espionage action. No action involved, just tactical espionage. Anyway, I digress. Invisible Ink is a turn-based stealth strategy game that's been out on the PC since at some point last year. I think it came out. So it's just dropped onto PS4 and I'm going to have a look at what it's all about. I've played it a little bit, failed miserably as I tend to normally do in this sort of game. But hopefully I'll be able to progress a bit better with you guys watching. As ever, if you're in the chat, feel free to ask any questions or anything you would like to see or anything you'd just like to know, and I'll do my best to answer. So if we jump into it, I've got about one mission in.
I've re-established contact with Monster. His network picked up the attack just before it hit us, and we're working to trace it back to the source. In the meantime, he's offered to sell us some of his more rarefied stock.
Greetings. I don't often perform transactions face-to-face, but Gladstone is an old friend. I'll contact you when anything becomes available.
Thank you, Monster. If we find their central server, we may be able to bring them down, or at least distract them long enough that they lose our trail. Continue scavenging operations, and I'll keep you posted as more intel develops.
So, now I've stopped talking, I'll explain what the setup of the game is. Basically, Invisible Ink is a spy agency that... spy agency for hire, I believe, and in the world it's 2070, where a world where corporations rule everything, as they tend to. And all of a sudden your HQ gets hit, and you get taken out. And all that's left is Central, who heads up the agency, 2 agents who are in the field, and their computer system. And the bottom line is you need to find out who's done this to you and get revenge on them, I guess, by getting to wherever they're located. You do that by scavenging new equipment, money, that sort of thing, to fund your operation. So it plays a bit like a game like FTL, where you'll have a run at it and you've got to see how far you can get and see how much you can accumulate and how much currency and equipment you can get in time for that final mission, or even make it to the final mission. So it's quite interesting, that aspect. It also shares a lot in common with XCOM in terms of its turn-based strategy, but I'll take you through a little bit of that now. So basically what you have here is a number of missions you can choose from, all with different benefits. So there's a vault
This
one
is a
here.
corporate treasure house. It should be stuffed with credits and valuable artifacts that would do far more good in our coffers. The best stuff will need a blank key card though, so temper your expectations if you don't bring one.
I've not got a key card, but this is a good mission if I want some more money. And then we've got a detention
This is a private
centre.
corporate prison. They hold high-value targets there for interrogation and deprogramming. We lost a lot of agents in the raid. Some of our people may be detained here.
So here you can sometimes find another agent to add to your roster. Over here.
Executive terminals have elevated security credentials. Compromise one, and we'll be able to pinpoint other facilities of interest.
I think we'll do the vault, because I think I want to get some more money so I can buy some stuff from Monster, who you saw in that cutscene before, who's basically a
The
vendor.
corporations have trillions.
Let's infiltrate. And basically, depending on how far away from where you are a mission is, you lose time, and you've got a kind of time ticking down before you get found out. And they work out where you're hiding and come and finish you off once and for all. So here I've been beamed in with my 2 agents, Decker and International. And zoom in. Basically, got a number of action points. So got 8 action points for International. I think 8 for Decker as well. Switch to him. 9. So basically, you can see I don't know anything about the map. It's a full fog of war in effect. So I've got to kind of hunt out where the vault is and try and steal whatever I can. Now they all have kind of different skills, the agents. Decker here has straight on the right, he has a cloaking rig, which means you can cloak for 1 turn. So you can kind of run past guards where they normally they'd see you. International, on the other hand, can hack things from a distance. So whereas Decker would have to be right up close to this console to get some power from it, International can do it from here. So see that? I picked up power. So power acts as a currency where you can hack things in the environment. So you can see here there's a safe I can hack to get something out of, either an item or some credits. There's a camera database which reveals the location of all cameras. Now this is kind of the real world layer, or as real as it gets for a video game. And then there's another layer by pressing triangle which gets you to your computer system, which is Incognita, and she can hack things. And basically you have programs you can equip. I've got two on the right here, and that you can use to take things down. So I've got Fusion that basically gets me power, 3 power on a turn. If I need some additional boost to what I can spend it on. And Parasite, which infects a target and breaks through its firewall, 1 per turn. So you can see if I infect the camera here, it's got 1 firewall. So I put a bug on that, next turn it will hack into it and I'll be able to access it. Same with the corporate safe. So they're both hacking away and I can go about it moving around. So similar to XCOM, you have like a movement area, so you can see in blue where I can move to. So if I move up to a door, I can either open it or peek through it. Peeking through gives me a look at what's in the room, as far as I can see from that side. So in here there's a power supply for something which will turn it off, and another terminal. Let's open the door. I think I can get in here alright and get into that safe next turn. Oh, no, there's a guard there. That was a bad idea. Slight mistake there already. Okay, let's get the power from this console. Let's get Decker in there and we can take this guard out. Right. Now, I've also, what I picked up earlier, I've actually got a gun. So I could shoot if I wanted to, this guard. But killing people is not the way to go in this. You want to try and avoid them. So you can see here, the guard's got a heart monitor. So my alarm will increase if he dies. So in the top right is security level. And as that ticks up with every turn, more cameras get turned on, more guards will show up. So the longer you're in here for, the more exposed you become and the more you have to think on your feet. So I don't think this guard is moving. So if we can get... So he's going to move down there. You can use... So hopefully he won't see me when he moves next turn. So I've used up all my action points. So we end the turn. Goes to enemy's turn. So he moves. Doesn't see me. Security level ticks up by 1. And that's a hack I've done on the camera database, so I can see where all the cameras are in the level now. And these levels are randomly generated, so each time you go into a scenario it will be completely new. You'll get different layout, different challenges. Right, so probably best if I just take him out. And I've got a taser like thing, so I can just knock him out. Let's hack power supply while I'm here. And because International has wireless hacking, I can hack all of this from where I am. So we can just slowly turn off all the cameras in the level. Now I know where they are. So 1 turn that will tick over, then all the cameras will go down as well, whatever takes out that power. So we've got access to this safe now. So let's switch to International and see what's in there. Some credits which we can spend. And let's go see what's through this door. Let's pick something up. We've got a nano fabricator, which means it's basically acts as a shop. And another safe. So I've got 9 power, so I can probably hack these as well. Right. That's the trouble with this one, the parasite. The more you use it, the more it costs. So I'm not going to do that this turn. I'm going to let all those other parasites do their work before I try anything else. I think we're okay. But let's set her to ambush just to be on the safe side. So if anyone comes through that door, she'll take them out. Now, while you're on top of a guard like this, you're actually pinning him down, whereas he'll be down for 2 turns. But if I stand over him, he'll stay down indefinitely till I move off him. So let's keep him pinned while I have International scope out what else is going on. That was everything hacked. And because I now control the cameras, I can see where what's going on in each room. No sign of the vault. Okay, let's set the parasite going again on the fabricator and on the safe. That's safe as well. Leave it to go a turn. Shayna chat asks if this game has character building such as XCOM. No, you don't build characters, you basically get specific characters such as International and Decker here. But what you can do, if you see down here, you can equip them with augments and invent and kind of weapons and other kit. So while they have their core ability, you can actually then boost them with other things. So there's a bit of customization to do. And basically, as you run through a run at the kind of the final mission, you'll build up their skills. You can level them up. You can add augments, add more kit to their repertoire, and hopefully get you through the more challenging levels later on. Let's get in here and see what else is in the room. Right, so we've got a key carded door I can't get through. So I'll leave that for now and let's see what's through this door. I have another guard. See what he's going to do. So he's coming back down here. So this is quite a useful view. You can kind of turn all the bells and whistles visually off and sit and get a better view of it. So you can see here with his guard, there's areas where he won't see me, which is yellow. Areas where he will definitely see me, and areas where he will notice me. So you can use that to kind of lure them around, so you can move to their periphery and they'll kind of go, huh? There's someone there. So I could actually hide behind here and he wouldn't see me. But he'd see me there, so I really haven't got anywhere to go. So let's not do that, because I might end the turn. But let's open the door and attract his attention.
Hey, did you see that?
And then set up an ambush. Let's get Decker back into the action. Shut the door behind us, because you never want to leave a door open. You're not born in the barn. And let's end the turn, and that guard will hopefully come to the door and we'll be able to take him out. Cool. Now I need to stop moving because the guard I knocked out is going to start waking up, so we need to get trucking, because they're both going to wake up and we're going to be in trouble. Get through the door. Shut it behind us. Let's get going.
Alarm level 1.
So the alarm's ticking up, so they've got through our first layer of encryption, so things are going to start hotting up. Nothing happens at the first level, but the second level, I think more cameras come online. In terms of the controls, it's really straightforward. It's left stick to move this around. Cycle through the agents with L1 and R1. Zoom in, zoom out with the triggers, and then pressing square gets you down to the bottom left to do any action, so it's really intuitive. Like I said, sometimes you have to turn this on so you can see exactly where things are. I got lost in one level because I couldn't see where a door was hidden, like that sort of door. But if you, it's best to scope it out in this as well and just get a bit of a better idea of where everything is before you wander around aimlessly like I did. Right. Let's see what's around this corner. Not too much by the looks of it. Looks like the vault might be up here because I think it's like a laser grid I've turned off. Let's do some more hacking. After all, we're here for money, so we want what's in the safe. Oh, that's the door there. Oh, that's where guards spawn, so we don't want to spend too much time in here. Just grab the money in here before. Oh, we've got a buster chip. Uses manually to break down firewalls. Break through 2 firewalls. Oh, I need anarchy skill level 2, which I haven't got, but let's take it with me. I'm encumbered now, so losing an action point, but I think it's worth it to try and get that out of level with me. Right, so this is not. So these guards, he's back up, so he's alerted now. So we want to get moving. Let's get some more power.
Warning.
Nothing overly interesting in there. Ooh, I think that might be the way out. So I need to keep an eye on that, because that's where I need to get to. In here, shut the door, so we can't see us if we're moving around. Yeah, this game is made by Clay. If you're not sure who they are, they're the people behind Shank, Mark of the Ninja, or Mark the Ninja is someone I know who calls it, and Don't Starve, and all the variants of that game. So quite a good pedigree in terms of development. They've made some quite impressive games in my opinion. And this has a really interesting dynamic to it that you don't really see in other games. Even XCOM, it shares a bit of DNA with that, but it's a very different style. So yeah, this is the way out here. So I don't really want to be here yet because I've not cleared the level out, so I think we need to be heading over here. In terms of how long a run is to the final mission, I'm not entirely sure. I've only really just started playing this, so I've not made a full run yet. But I played it for a few hours and didn't make it to the final mission at all. So I think there's plenty of replay value, and there's like 8 or 9 difficulty levels and Iron Man difficulty. So there's all those settings you can use to make the experience more challenging or less challenging. Like I'm playing beginner level just so I can get to grips with how the game plays.
Alarm level 2.
Right, so this is where more cameras come online.
Surveillance level increased.
So we've got a camera gone live there. Get the steel from the safe. Oh crap. Right, I've been spotted. Now, it's in Overwatch, I've got 1 turn. I think the best thing to do here is to bust out my gun. I'll do it, there we go, that's the one. Now I don't want, it's the last resort, but see, killing them raises the alarm because I've got heartbeat sensors, so no been taken out. So what I probably want to do is get International to here and set her up to ambush. So if the other guard comes through there on either side, we can deal with it. Get some more hacking going. Get rid of that camera. Get rid of that camera. And that one. Aha. Secondary server terminal. Don't even know what that does. I've never come across one of those before. Doesn't really say. Let's get through this door. Get some more power from this console. Oh, that sounds ominous.
Firewalls increased.
So the firewalls have increased on everything now.
You found the vault terminal. Great. Now get over there and finish the job.
There should be a power thing around here somewhere. Right, there it is. So it's going to take a couple of turns for this to get through. And then we can get in. I'm not sure what this does. Move next to it to operate it, so. Ah. Can buy some other programs. So So I can buy a dagger, which breaks one firewall for 1 power. That's quite useful. Those power cost raises cooldowns, so let's buy dagger. That sounds useful and equip that. As I said before, this is all procedurally generated or randomly generated, so it's not the same every time, so the layouts are different, what you get is different. You can start with different agents. There's a lot you can mix up and try out. So these are basically the starting agents I'm using here. Right, that should hopefully go down next turn. There we go. Taser him. Then use International to ransack the place. So how do I get into these then? Oops. Can I not unlock these? Oh, so that turns that power on and off. Oh dear, I don't want to do that. That's better. Have I missed something? It's annoying, it says I need to hack them, but I can't seem to hack them at all. See if that bringing that down helps it. No, because I can't get through there because I need the key card. So I can't seem to ransack these either. Ah, I thought... Ah, I see. Duh. Dopey. Let's get the cash. Get on him to stop him, wake him up.
Looking around.
Ooh, looking for us. Oh no, this one. More guards start showing up.
Evasion recommended.
This is the kind of the tension you get from this game, where now I've got to get past this guy. We've got a guy who's going to wake up. Close the door. Ooh, it's going the other way, good. If we get to here, shut the door. And hide here. Hopefully we'll be alright. No. Now what are we going to do? Let's see where they're going to go. Right, so he's heading back up there.
Warning.
Probably best if we... So it can get a bit cluttered sometimes. We hide here. Not really hiding there. That's better. And hopefully they'll pass us by. Right. He's facing that way now. We set her up for an ambush. And same here.
Investigating the area.
Okay, so we set them both up to ambush again. No, she was already in ambush. Okay. Oh, you're joking.
Alarm level 5.
Oh, more guards showing up.
Recommend extreme caution.
Hey, investigating.
Right, he's gonna come this way. Hopefully we can ambush him and we can... Yeah.
We're checking things out.
So I think I need to get... I need to shoot this guy. Put them to Overwatch. Right, so here's an idea. Let's cloak. Go here. KO him. And then get International.
Investigating area.
I think I might have actually got away with that then. I think by God I have. And I guess that's illustrative of Invisible Ink. How, like, you know, a bit of tactical thinking can get you out of what looked like a terrible situation.
Warning. Warning.
And get to the exit, and we're out. Success!
Anything you recover from the field benefits the cause, but I can't help wonder what they were hiding in the inner vault.
SKC Diamond in the chat says I should put a camera on my face so everyone can see what it looked like. Believe me, you do not want to see that. So there we go. So we've got 1,000 credits so we can level up the characters, get some bonuses in certain areas. We can go to Monster, see what he's got in his shop, see if there's anything good.
Me and Gladstone go way back. She ever tell you how we met? I was her chief tech officer in the Pan-Euro Cyber Interdiction Force. We put up a good fight, but it was a dead cause. In the end, the corporations just had the most toys.
Their corporation has got nothing at the moment.
I don't have anything for you right now, but I can
So,
have some goods if you have any.
Let's level up a couple of things. So, if we get Anarchy up, we can use that thing we bought out of the level. A little bit extra speed would work out. So let's put the Buster chip into a storage, switch to international, give that to her. A bit more hacking. And then it's to the next mission.
Pattern analysis inconclusive. Please supply additional information and retry.
Damn it, we're running blind out here. I spent years building up our central network. We'd know exactly where to strike if we had that kind of access.
Power reserve is critical. Entering standby mode.
It has a nice
Carry on,
visual
operator.
style, this does.
We'll
It's
figure something out.
similar to all of other Clay's other games, really. They look pretty good in their own unique style. I guess that's the thing, these are all very different games. You've got Shank, which was a 2D brawler, kind of. Mark of the Ninja, it's kind of stealth, 2D stealth game. You had Don't Starve, which is a survival game, and you've had this, which is a turn-based tactical espionage game. Quite a diverse mix. Right, so let's see what we can do. So I'm over here, and I'm going to burn 12 hours getting to a detention centre, 11 hours to a vault again. Executive terminals. Let's
This
go.
is a private corporate prison.
Go to
They
the
hold
prison and have a
high-value
look at
targets
that.
there for interrogation and deprogramming. We lost a lot of agents in the raid. Some of our people may be detained here.
SKC Diamond chat says it would be more lively on the stream if I had a camera on me. What do you think I'm doing while I'm streaming? I'm not waving my arms around in an old fashion. I'm sitting here playing a game with a microphone covering my mouth. Let's see if we can find another agent. So burn through some hours to get to here.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, if you just joined us, I'm Alex Stinton, I'm from pushsquare.com, and I'm here live streaming Invisible Ink, which has come out on PS4 this week. I think it's $15.99 in the UK, $19.99 US dollars. Not sure what it is in all the other countries, you have to look that for yourself, but it seems like an interesting game for that money, except you've got its own unique feel. Not many games like this on the PS4 that I'm aware of. And with XCOM 2 not making its way to consoles at the moment, it's probably the best turn-based fix you're going to get at the moment. If you like this stream, feel free to subscribe and like the video. And if you like the stuff on our site, the latest edition of the Push Square podcast is up, where Ben and Ben, the podcast men, talk to me yet again. And we have a bit of a discussion about Ratchet & Clank, which I reviewed, and that review is up on the site. Which is a fantastic game. You should check it out if you get a chance. Right, so here we are again in the next level. Let's do some hacking, as we tend to do. Hello to Olive in the chat. Olive Games. Let's hack all these. Get a camera. Let those go first before we do anything else. Have a look through some doors. Where are the doors? It's down the bottom right. Let's go and have a look.
Warning.
Ah, I can't quite get there. Hopefully this will go a bit less hectic as the last one, a bit less to the wire. SKC Diamond in the chat says he really liked Ratchet and Clank, he's enjoyed it, he's going to platinum it. Yeah, it is a great game. I say you blasted through that quick, didn't you? I must admit, it is a very Moorish game. Once you started playing, you couldn't really stop. Oh, the guard down there. So let's get behind cover. Alright, so he's coming back towards us here. Probably going to see me there, so let's close the door. He doesn't see me. And let's do some more hacking. Oops, there we go, all three. They'll be down next turn. So, everyone in the chat, what's the next game you're looking forward to that's coming out? Anything on the horizon you're particularly interested in? Drop it into the chat and surprise us all with your eclectic gaming tastes. Kind of stuck now here. Can't move without him seeing me or noticing me. We have to loop all the way around to get to those things. Let's see where he goes next. I'm burning through these turns, that's not good. I should just shoot him. Shoot that guy. Yeah, go on, let's just kill him.
Alarm level 1.
I would have burnt through another couple of turns trying to get rid of him anyway. What is in there? God, there's all sorts of action going on in there. What's this? Ah, cell doors, so this is where they're being held. Let's get...
Warning.
Might need to cloak and get in here, that might be my only option. Yeah, I'm going to get noticed otherwise. Right, let's cloak.
Incognita has detected an agent currently logged as MIA. They would be an incredible asset if you can get them back on the team.
There's two guards in here. survived from the other one. See what happens next.
Hey, you okay? Looking around.
Alarm level 2.
Funny how shooting people will alert guards.
Surveillance level increased.
I think I'm out of ammo for my gun. Yeah. Get my ambush ready. Hopefully he'll come past me. Oh crap. Cameras have come online, I'm being recorded. Bust it now, can't wait a turn. Steal from the guard. Ooh, charge pack. Means I can reload my gun. Excellent. So in the chat we have SKC Diamond, who's excited for No Man's Sky and the next Kingdom Hearts. And Scared Cloud is up for Tales of Berseria. So some JRPG fans in the chat right now. So I've got another agent, Banks. What can she do? Crypto computer. Unlocks level 1 security doors without a pass card. Excellent. So now we've got to find a way out of here. Let's have a look for this door, see what's in here. God, there's some security in this place. I didn't want to think people were breaking in. Still something in there. There must be another guard. See if we can find the exit round here. Power up of those. Banks can't move very far, so that's I better don't move Decker until she's a bit further up. Definitely a guard in there.
Alarm level 3. Firewalls increased. Data security enhanced.
And more security. Hopefully the exit is through here. Yeah, there it is. Now here's a risk reward. Do we do we get out or do we try and go for these safes over there? Knowing that that's where the guards are going to come in. I think I'm going to cut my losses and make a break for it. shut the door. Good manners, these agents, always shutting doors behind them, never leaving them wide open. Let's hack some stuff anyway while we're here. One of the things I haven't mentioned about this that's kind of useful for if you want to get to grips with this sort of game and don't like the idea of like that one mistake costing you. I mean, you can play that way if you want on the more higher difficulties, but you can rewind to the beginning of the previous turn. So if you make a mistake, you can get use a number of rewinds. I've got it says 5 rewinds on beginner level, so there's plenty of scope for me to get myself out of a mess should the worst happen. Ah, so that's her skill, so we can unlock. We can have a look through. Yeah, I think it's best if we cut our losses here. One of the losses, we've been successful. We've rescued one of our agents. There's only 3 more turns before more guards start showing up. There we go, and
I'm
we're
sure
out.
the agent you recovered is grateful to get out of that cell. I'm grateful to have more boots on the ground.
Could do with more money. I haven't got much at all. I'm sure his monster
Got
is something to
something you might
buy.
be interested in. I need a quick decision. This thing's hot.
Ah, no, I don't need it. I already got one. So, Banks has got nothing, so let's give her a stun gun at least, so she's got something. So this means now we can take 3
I think we're
agents into
getting
the
somewhere.
field.
Monster will explain.
You guys are good at covering your tracks. You've been hitting the corpse for years, but they've never been able to follow you home. I guess they were too distracted fighting each other to bother. Or maybe you were considered a useful pawn. Enemy of my enemy and all that.
What we do well.
Well, you must have finally done something to get their undivided attention. They were able to pinpoint your HQ by linking their surveillance nets. That's unprecedented. Not for the usual bullshit political reasons, but because of the sheer computational power required. They must have an ungodly powerful network hidden out there somewhere.
One that could host incognita.
Right. If you put your AI on that network, it would have an incredible degree of access.
Enough to wipe their security records and put Invisible back underground.
Ha. More like enough to force them underground, and who knows what else. As I said, it would be incredible. But that's jumping ahead. We have to find it first. They're still looking for you, but they're not hiding the fact anymore. Each time you do an infiltration, the global SecNet lights up like a Christmas tree. Do that enough times, and we should be able to cross-reference the traffic and find the location of the root node.
And then we can strike back. Well then, it's time for us to poke the bear.
I must admit I'm kind of partial to a good cyberpunk tale. And either near future or far future technology and the kind of the implications of it. A bit less on here, but stuff like Deus Ex, that kind of scratches the right itch for me from a story and world point of view. Right, what should we do?
Corporate augmentation implanters are surprisingly good at finding empty space in a human body. I'm sure no one will mind if we borrow some time with one at this location.
So now you can see that we've now progressed the second day. The level of guards have gone up, so before it was 1, now it's gone up to 2, very guarded, and then the next day it'll go up to 3. So it kind of ramps up the difficulty the further towards the goal you get.
Most nanofabs have advanced security protocols to prevent unlicensed fabrications. The fabricator at this location has been compromised, so we'll be able to construct a wider range.
Not worth doing that one. What have we got? Vault again. Cybernetics Labs. Server
farms are used to develop new network security technologies. We may find code that we can use to improve our infiltration routines.
More code. I think I need some more cash.
This is
Let's do
a
another
corporate
vault.
treasure house. It should be stuffed with...
SKC Diamond in the chat asked if the new PS store is live in the UK. It's the old one still that I can see, so it's not transitioned over. Though in the grand scheme of things, a new skin to the store is probably the least exciting development you'll find. Right, let's have a look through. And the guard straight away, brilliant. Where's he going to be going? How much ammo have I got for my gun? I've got full ammo, so I can afford to shoot him. I know I'm going to be really cruel here. I'm going to taser him and then shoot him. Oh no, I can't. I gave the taser over, didn't I? Oh well. Looks like back of the head.
Warning.
Should I steal from him? Oh, no, not pick him up. Steal from him. There we go. Some credits. Ooh. Ah, that's the vault. Got a hack going on those. Get some power from that.
Warning.
There's the exit. Ooh, let's see, what's this? Ah, nothing, but someone is watching. Let's get Banks down and get this door open. You see? Still can't see. Let's get down to this door, see if we can see here. Oops.
Alarm level 1.
That's a mistake. In fact, let's use it now. Let's use the rewind. Perfect time to demonstrate the place to use a rewind. So there we go. Back to where we were.
Warning.
Let's try a different approach this time. And by different I mean I'll still hack everything.
Warning. Warning.
I think I know I can get that guard. I think if I open the door I can probably distract him to come and get ambushed.
Do you see that?
Yeah, there we go. Just stop short. Next time. Ooh. What's this? It's a server. Console database. Hack all the consoles. That's worth doing. Just as planned. It's revealed every console. Right. Well, I need to do a bit of a switch around because we need banks to open these doors for us. If I move her. Move Decker to stand on the guard and pin him down, to keep him down for longer. Let's use Dagger to do that. Ooh. Well, this is something new as well. Demons are things that are installed on terminals. You don't know what they are until you hack them. You can generally see they're there, but when you trigger them, it could be something good for you, it could be something bad for you. So in this case, I've triggered one called Authority. And it means that all safes are alarmed. Brilliant. That's really done me a favour. That means for 5 turns, all safes are alarmed. And any guards will come and investigate if I open them for 5 turns. Lucky I'm nowhere near a safe. A sound bug. if you run, they detect you. So let's get rid of that. Oh, just hack a safe. Don't want to do that. I wonder if the alarm goes off if you hack it, or if it's when you open it. I guess we'll find out. That looks like it's just if you open it. Let's get Decker into the front line. Do you just run through that? Needlessly run through that and trigger an alert.
You found the vault terminal. Great. Now get over there and finish the job.
Excellent. Get the soundboard, hack the terminal. If I can get Decker down, I can shoot this guy on the back of the head. Is now my MO in the stealth department. And then we can ransack these once that demon goes down in 3 turns' time. Again, this just illustrates what's so enjoyable. I've found enjoyable about playing this so far, is that you're always thinking on your feet. The unexpected happens. You're never quite sure what's around the corner. None of the levels are ever the same, so it's quite exciting from that aspect. Especially when you start a new mission, new run, and you've got kind of different agents. You can have different starting programs. It's quite interesting from that perspective. See where he's going. Ooh. No, she can't move. So,
Alarm level 2. Additional cameras activated. The walls have eyes.
assume he's going to go back. Yes, he is. Another one down. Get the safes open. But I don't want to open them yet because the alarm's still on as far as I know. Yeah, let's give it another turn before I trigger all the alarms. Okay, that demon's gone. Let's go to town.
Warning.
I'd had an insult to injury that's steal from the captain. Don't want a security card, don't need it. And let's make for the exit.
Alarm level 3. Firewalls being installed. Secure additional power for countermeasures.
Alright, so we've got additional cameras on. So there's 2 come up, but they're well away from where I'm going to be going, so nothing to worry about there. Have a quick look for this door. No, that's where some guards are going to come in and there's a terminal and that's about it. Let's make for the exit. Oops. I'll do that. I could have moved to the other agent. Let's try sprinting. That's when you make more sound and guards can hear you and those sound bugs can hear you as well.
Warning.
And we get out.
The inner vault was the real target, but at least you got the low-hanging fruit. Bring a key card next time.
Yeah, unfortunately I have a mission where I could get the key card from executive to get into the main vault. It's got a decent amount of cash now to spend on something.
I'm taking a big risk selling to you right now, so don't make me regret it.
Hollow circuit overloaders. Knock out all enemies in a small area around this agent to turn KO. I think that's worth having.
Now be careful with that. I don't want to lose a loyal customer.
I could do some more movement speed. Let's give her the augment.
Augment installed.
I don't think you can't take it off them by the looks of it once it's on them. Cool.
Pattern
So,
resolution at 50%. Nearing confidence threshold.
Now we're getting somewhere. Where did you find this thing anyway?
Incognita was built back in the 40s by the pan-European government to run climate models. When the war broke out, she was retrofitted to predict troop movements. When we lost the war, I salvaged what I could of her central intelligence unit. We built Invisible together.
Funny. You never strike me as an anthropomorphizing type.
And you've never struck me as particularly charitable, and yet here you are, helping us out.
I guess we all have our weaknesses.
Scared Cloud in the chat says he's excited for Persona 5, and I say well done, because that is exactly what I'm most excited for this year, I think. Hopefully it'll come out this year. Was it early May they're going to announce hopefully what date it's getting released? The excitement, I can feel it building. I love me a good Persona game. Anyway, enough talk about Persona, let's talk about Invisible Ink. We've been playing it for about an hour and 15 minutes, so I think it's given you a good idea of what the game's about. I'm going to do a review for it, so keep an eye out on Push Square for that. If you liked this live stream, or you like any of the live streams I've done, check out the 13, 14 or so I've done previously. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and like our videos, because we'd really appreciate it. It gives us a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside when you do that. You can follow me on Twitter at Alex Stinton, and I urge you to visit the Push Square site. We've got loads of great content on there, reviews, features. We've got our excellent podcast, which is 5th episode's gone up yesterday or today, so please check it out. We would love for you to drop by. So thank you once again for everyone in the chat joining me. It's a pleasure as ever. I'll dig out something else to stream over the weekend, potentially either Sunday or Saturday night, depending. But if you keep an eye on my Twitter, you can find out what I'm going to be doing there. So once again, thank you very much, and I will see you all later.